Ernie Cheatham, and from Orange County.
And how was your world's toughest mudder?
It was the toughest thing I've ever done. It was a lot harder than any Tough Mudder or Spartan that I've ever done before.
What did you end up getting for a mileage?
25. Actually 27 with penalty loops, but 25.
How are you feeling about it?
I expected to do a little bit better, but also I got my ass kicked. All those obstacles are way harder than I was used to. I've never ran at night before. I've never had to wear like a wetsuit or anything like that, so it really kind of kicked me in the nuts, but...
I'm going to quote Will Hicks here, but a world's toughest mudder isn't just a really long tough mudder. It's a really long and a really hard tough mudder. And it's hard to really understand that until you find out for yourself.
You know, it's called World's Toughest Mudder. You think that it's just because it's 24 hours that they call it that, but they made everything harder. Yeah. It was the toughest obstacles, longest penalty loops. Like it was wild.
What were some of the obstacles that you dreaded seeing every lap?
What did I dread the most? Anything with water, really. Yeah. Anything with water that I was worried about, and then anything with grip after the water, and or like your hands are covered in grip and mud, and it's hard. It was hard.
And then this was the year that will forever be known of when they stepped it up with penalties. How did those treat you?
It was rough. The first time when they opened Grappler for the first time, I was like, you know what? This line's way too long. I'm just going to do the penalty loop. And that was a very, very poor choice.
Yes.
That penalty loop, I don't know for sure how long it was. Felt like half mile, 3/4 of a mile.
I heard it was 2/3 of a mile now.
Okay. So. That checks out. And you had to go through a creek. And after that, next time I got to Grappler, I waited 15 minutes happily to do it. And I nailed it. So.
And to add insult to injury, it's like when you're at the furthest part, that's when it gets all swampy. And you see how far away you are from the obstacle. I was shocked. Like, there's no way this is the penalty.
Yeah, you see two hills that you have to go up to get to it. And it was a bad choice.
Yeah. So what are some pieces of advice you'd give to someone who's thinking about doing their first World Toughest Mudder?
I would definitely join the Facebook group as soon as possible to get as much information as you can. I didn't do that till last week because I didn't know about it.
Okay.
So definitely get as much information as you can from people that have done it before.
Right.
And I really think that's probably the best advice you can get. Yeah. Like, talk to more people that have done it before, and you can learn from their mistakes rather than learning from your own.
And how proud are you so you have the black headband too, to finish that last lap and to be a finisher?
I am absolutely more proud than anything because I cramped so bad on my third lap. I had to wait like 2 hours to go out for my fourth one, which was at nighttime. Came back at that, and I was ready to just call it quits and be like, I can't make it till morning. And I was lucky to have my wonderful wife who was willing to tell me I needed to stop being an expletive. And I will regret this for the rest of my life if I don't tough it out and last till 7 a.m. for this headband. And she was 100% right.
I'm sure this wasn't the first time, but yeah, she was totally right. Totally right on that. Just even if you're going to take a whole bunch of time off, do not lose your headband. Sometimes, your timing chip. Yeah. You could just drink a can of soda and everything can change. Just time usually heals a lot of that. So.
It really does. And I couldn't be more happier or more proud of myself that I stuck through and got it.
Oh, yeah. And then thoughts on ever maybe trying this again?
I said I wouldn't, but I've said I wouldn't to a lot of things. So only time will tell.
Hypothetically,
if they ever come to California, I'll be there for sure. I promise you that.
Hypothetically, if you would return, what are some things that you'd want to change?
Oh, man. Nutrition. My nutrition, I need to do better. I drank way too much Gatorade and like liquid calories compared to just water. And like over sodium, over electrolytes, and I think that threw me off a little bit. I had forgotten I wore one pair of shorts and underwear the entire time. I brought extra shorts and underwear with me, forgot it in the hotel room. Just a few of them, I don't even know.
Well, you should be proud you did awesome, and thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything.